Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet, and this is Wooblin Wednesday. Woo! Yeah, I'm still sick. um, it is just the cold that's not going away, and it's not the big C because I took the test. Unless it's a new strain of it or something that the test can't detect. I don't know. But so before I show you the Wooble, everybody knows Nico got the most votes. And so I've made Nico the cat. But we got some business to attend to. Okay, so for Wooblin Wednesday, to earn the patch from Ranee at the woollylamashop.com, um, it says Wooblin Wednesday, and you can earn it, and you can double dip, make your makes count twice, because there's also for November a patch called the Giving Crafter, and it has a turkey on it. And if you want to know any more about the patches, you can visit Ranie's channel, um, the Woolly Llama Shop, or it's the Woolly Llama. But anyway, all the links will be in the description. And so we had a meeting, um, us three, and we decided, well, I agreed that it was a good idea. If there's any good ideas that come out of that, it's usually from Ranee or Missi, not from Yarny Cat. um, uh, Sometimes I get a good idea, but usually I'm just like, oh, that's a good idea. I should try it. There's another thing I have to talk about later. But anyway, on that strain, or vein, or whatever you want to call it, of thought. So, how to earn these patches. If you did anything in the Halloween, 100 Days of Halloween, you got a 100 Days of Halloween patch with a pumpkin on it. Me, myself, I'm going to earn these patches, and then I'm going to put them on a hoodie because I love hoodies, and it would be a perfect way to display uh, my friendship, and also fun way to earn like merit badges. I guess you could call them merit patches. um, and do some good in the world, be little joy bombs, and also have fun with it. And also get my friends' channel patches. Uh, I know of, I have a patch which will go on my hoodie. I know Ranee, I believe Ranee has a patch. I know that uh, Missi has a patch, and but anyway, I'm gonna start collecting these patches of my friends, and also of the things that I earned, and then you'll be seeing them. They're iron on, but I think I might try and sew them too, just to make sure they don't fall off. But anyway, it's fun, you know. So I want to start off with, I apologize for just the nastiness that is me today. Um, so anyway, to get these patches, I'm looking down at a notepad that I took while we were having the meeting. Um, how you earn them? Okay, sorry, getting a little sidetracked. Blame it on the fog. Um, so while you're doing these patterns, the Wooblin Wednesday patterns, and they don't have to be Woobles. They could be patterns from the Woobles book, patterns from the Amigurumi Critters book, free patterns that we put in our description box, which there'll be one of this video, so check the description box. You just go to where it says more, and you touch the more, and it'll bring you to the description box if you don't know how to get there. Most of you do. And but anyway, so free pattern off the internet. It just has to be an Ami, like we're doing the Woobles. And to earn these two patches, well, actually, you don't have to do the Woobles to earn the Giving Crafter uh, patch, but if you want to double duty it, this is how you do. Okay, you have to make one pattern for Brady. That could be a pattern that she's posted in her description box that's free on YouTube. It could be a Woobles kit. It could be a pattern from the Woobles book, a pattern from the Amigurumi Critters book. And then you have to do one for Missi. Wooble kit, Wooble book, Amigurumi Critters book, free pattern that she puts in her description. And then one for me, same thing. Woobles kit, Woobles book, pattern from the Amigurumi Critters book, free pattern that I put in my description box. And by doing that, you will have one. You have to do one from each of us, so three makes, unless you decide to do the giving crafters separately. But if you do one pattern from each of us, you will have one the Wooblin Wednesday patch. Okay, now if you give that pattern that you make, if you make the make and you give it to somebody, like random acts of kindness or a gift, you just give it to somebody, then that qualifies you to win the Giving Crafter patch, which has a turkey on it. I'm so excited. I love turkeys. I'm so glad that she picked that. It is adorable. If you haven't seen it, go over to her channel and check out the video. I will try to link that in the description. If I didn't link it in the description, please let me know. I don't mind when you do that. It helps me get stuff done for you guys. Okay, so the Giving Crafter patch, if you make makes for charity or whatever, those count. My soap sacks count, but I would feel better if I made something new and gave it, because I did make those in the past, even though I'm not actually giving them until like next week. Hopefully, this is all cleared up. I don't want to get anybody sick, but so even though I'm not giving them until like next week, I think that I would feel better making a make in this month and giving it. So update on that when I do it. So anyway, that's about it. Oh, and also, you have to send in your pictures. You can send them into my community post. You know, just make you a little post on my community page, the post tab, or you could set it to Missi's community post tab or Ranie's community post tab. But Ranee is the one that is making these patches, so I don't care if you put it on my post or not. Most people don't even get in there. Some people do. Thank you to everybody who checks it out. But I don't really care whether you send them to me or you send them to Missi or you send them to Ranee. If you send them to me or Missi, we're going to send them to Ranee, or let Ranee know that there's some in there that so she can give out all the patches. But she is the main patch maker. She's the patch maker to the Wooblin sisters. Like, you know that song on the Christmas movie, he's the first toy maker to the king. But anyway, Ranie's the one. She makes the patches. She has a wonderful embroidery business, and she can make just about anything. All you have to do is go to her shop. I'll try to link that in the description. You go to the shop, and then it'll say shop in there, and you click that, and then it'll take you to things that she's already made, maybe some stuff that is available right now. But at the bottom of that page, I believe it's still that way, there is a text box where you can tell her what you know. I told her I wanted some towels for my Aunt Becky's kitchen, and she made some wonderful towels, and I told her how I wanted them, and they made them how I wanted them. Also, I have an order coming for my uncle for his translator business. He got that above his pocket, and so, you know, you could do work things, family get-togethers where, and I'm making this so long. I didn't mean for it to be a commercial, but I'm happy to help my friend out. I will get through this quicker for you guys. But go to her shop if if you want project bags, accessory pouches, shirts for a family get together, kitchen towels, tea towels, whatever. Get in touch with her. She's very accommodating, and her prices are really good. And that's the end of that commercial. So I got the Woobles kit, which they put the sticker on there of Nico. You guys voted, and I made Nico, and here he is. His little tail. I've got it curved so that you can see it when he sits down, like that. Um, uh, it's really cute, but out straight it looks kind of stupid. I like that it's curved around his bottom. Oh, sorry, that one stitch was kind of big. But anyway, um, so he has cute little stripes on his back. He's a striped kitty, so cute. Has little tail curls around him like that, and he has on his little fish bib, which you'll be seeing a picture of him. My fish isn't as good as the one in the picture. I just do not have the talent like the Woobles creators. But anyway, I think he's adorable. These stitches are a little loose. I gotta adjust them. But I purposely didn't want to pull them too tight because did I fix it? I didn't want it to pull in too much. But anyway, I'm having trouble with this one. I'll have to adjust it and then sew it down a little bit more. It's kind of curved like an eyelash instead of going out like a stitch. But anyway, I think he's adorable. There we go. I think I fixed it. But anyway, I think he's adorable. He's a cute little guy. And he's got his little bib. He's ready to eat his fancy feast or whatever. Piece of tuna. I think he prefers orange roughy. Those of y'all who know what kind of fish that is will get the reference because he has a little orange fish on the front. That's the only orange named fish I could think of. Anyway, he was super cute. He didn't take long. And I was just really happy to make him, and he's a wonderful addition to my collection. I will not be giving him away. I will be making something else to give away. But anyway, it didn't take me very long. It took me a day to make the cat, and then I got really tired and had to go to sleep. And then I got up this morning and made the bib. And some changes that I made. Okay, in the bib, if you do the Nico pattern, if you go out and you buy yourself a Nico, his bib, they wanted you to go in the back loop only. And so when you did that, as you turn it back and forth, it had these little ridges in it. And I'm like, bibs are flat. Bibs don't have ridges. Some of them have pockets on the bottom to catch the crumbs. But I did not like it looking bumpy like that. And then, as always, my Rico is a chunky monkey. Whenever I make these things, I end up making them fatter than what they're supposed to be. But so I in the bib in the string count, it said do 20 chains after you did the 7 single crochets across the top of the bib. Instead of do 20 chains, and I made it 27. Well, I ended up having to do 28. And then it made it just tight enough to keep it on without it falling down, being too loose or being too tight where it squished it in. The first one I made was too tight and ugly. Let me see, I can't reach it. It had, see the ridges? I thought that was stupid. This flat version is much better. And then this was so tight, it was pulling like this when he had it on, and it looked ridiculous. So I'm saving this in case I need some more white yarn. But I just used, there was plenty of white yarn, so I just remade the bib. And I'm glad that I did. I feel much better about it. And that is all. Okay, so, oh, what was I going to say? Oh, so I have other makes to make, and I don't do well on Mondays or Tuesdays because, well, for one, I have to make the Wooble part, and uh, also just the beginning of the week is just a little bit rough for me. So, um, I I'm going to be doing something, but first I want to explain something else. Okay, so Crafting Kitty Erin has Tackle It Tuesday. I don't know if it was her original idea, but I do know that she does it every Tuesday, and it's a great idea. But I don't feel like I could do it on Tuesday before Wooblin Wednesday because usually I'm finishing up my make and filming the video. I didn't film this video till today on Wednesday, but so I'd rather do it on Friday. So I'm gonna call it, and I've let her know that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it Finish It Friday. If you want to do this, do it with Erin because it was her where I got the idea. But I'm gonna do mine on Friday. And if you want to do it on Friday, that's up to you. You don't have to do it at all. You can just watch and cheer me on. But I am going to take a project, and the first project is going to be my mom's Snoopy blanket because it's her Christmas present. She knows about it, and I'm going to be working on it and showing updates on Friday, so I keep myself held accountable, so I get my mom's Christmas present done, and so it's going to be called Finish It Friday. Totally not my idea, other than calling it Finish It Friday, and Erin gets all the credit for Tackle It Tuesday, unless she got the idea from somebody else, but I think it was her idea. I'm not sure, but you can watch her videos to find out, and I'll link her channel in the description. So anyway, I won't be doing it this week. I'm going to start working on it like tonight or tomorrow, and then not this Friday, but next Friday, you'll see the first episode of Finish It Friday, and that project will be my mom's blanket, and then I'll probably move on to other blankets or projects, maybe some charities. Um, I know at the beginning of the year I'm going to be doing more charity work. I'm trying to get everything from this year finished before next year. Okay, I think that I've talked about everything. We're 17 minutes in. I'm not going to hold you any longer. Next video, I'm going to put in my book update, I believe, uh, because I got one of the books holding my screen up so that you can see me more in the video, and I need to talk about that book. So I got some Happy Mail coming. Maybe I'll do the book talk about the books that I got. Some people wanted to know about that Halloween book that I got, and I'll tell you my opinion on it and the other books that I got from the library at the same time. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys are being little joy bombs in your corner of the world, sharing your craft, sharing your passion, sharing your joy. If when you're out running your errands today, you can't do anything else, when you're walking past somebody, make sure to give them your best smile because you don't know what they've been through, and your smile might be just what they need to turn their day around. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.